having my DNA analyzed today. And if all goes well with the judge, by this time next week, they'll be comparing my samples with Alf Gresham.
Your legal father?
Yeah, and samples from my natural father, Hugo Marick, the grand high poobah himself.
Father of the famous Dimitri.
Now, father of the infamous and very ticked off Dimitri, yeah.
If he's ticked off now, how's he going to feel when you dig up Papa?
I don't know. Hang around the courtroom and find out.
Edmund.
Brooke English. Good to see you.
Edmund, what's going on here?
Well, it's got a little chilly in here, folks. So, take the boss's remarks and...
Off the record.
Yeah. It's time to move this party somewhere else.
See you in court.
All right. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you had a reason for saying what you said.
I don't understand.
I was briefing the press on my situation. You obviously have some kind of problem with that, which I find rather strange, Brooke, given it's what you do for a living.
I don't exploit the painful details of other people's personal lives. And I certainly wouldn't publicize my own.
Oh, I see. Well, since when does the truth offend your sensibilities?
Since when do you lay your soul bare for the press?
Well, since I made it to the centerfold of The Intruder.
You told me you were appalled by that article.
I was.
You swore up and down you didn't leak it.
I didn't.
Well, why not? I mean, if your goal was a media blitz, then The Intruder did you a favor.
Look, The Intruder scooped that story. You understand? It's a tabloid. Now, as long as the story's out, I would like to set the record straight. Now, what is that? Is that undignified, Brooke?
Setting the record straight is all you want to do. But Edmund...
But Edmund, what?
You were enjoying yourself with those reporters. You were having a great time.
They're reporters. I'm a reporter. You're a reporter. What the hell difference does that make?
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, then you and I are very different.
We sure are. Because you haven't choked on lies all your life. You haven't had to... Look, the Maricks have been putting a lid on that story for 2 decades, and I am just ripping it right off, okay? And it feels good. All right? You're right. It feels very, very good. Hey, Brooke, where are you going?
I don't know. I don't know. I just can't stay here.
Why?
Because you're starting to scare me.
Yes, Nancy. She is. Sure, please send her right in. Thank you. Hello, hello.
Oh, hi, Jack. I'm sorry I didn't call first.
Well, that's all right. I expected the 2 of you to drop by on your way to the hospital. So where's Edmund? Parking the car?
I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to check with his publicist.
Is what?
He's not with me.
He's not with you. So this doesn't have anything to do with the DNA testing or the hearing this afternoon? It's rather odd. I at least expected him to come by and see me before this hearing.
Oh, well, he's too busy to confer with his lawyer. He's mounting this major media campaign. I mean, he doesn't have time for the details of the hearing. He's alerting the media about it.
I see. I take it this doesn't make you very happy, huh?
No.
Why is that?
Look, Edmund has every right to pursue this paternity case. You know, the DNA testing, the hearing, and I have been behind him every step of the way.
I know you have, so what's wrong?
You should have seen him today, Jack. I mean, he was literally preening for those reporters. I'm afraid of what this is doing to him.
What do you think it's doing to him?
It's not a court case anymore. It's this driving passion.
Well, Brooke, this is a man who's had his life turned upside down, literally.
I know what it's like, all right, to have your life turned upside down.
I know you do.
I just am wondering how long Edmund is going to hold on to this vendetta.
I wish I could answer that, but I can't.
Does he have a case? Does he have an outside chance this afternoon?
Yes, that's exactly what he has, an outside chance. Brooke, I hope this doesn't surprise you. I mean, I've tried to make it very clear from the beginning with both you and Edmund that this is not going to be a shoo-in.
I know you said that. And that's why on the way over here, I was thinking how simple life would be if you would just tell your client to forget it.
To forget it? You mean to drop the suit, to just go back to his life as it was?
Yes.
Well, that may make things a little simpler, but that's certainly not the plan, Brooke.
But couldn't the plan change? Look, you and I have meant a lot to each other in the past.
Yes, we have.
I need your help, Jack. Help me.
Help you?
Save Edmund from himself.
Brooke, come on. You know you're one of my dearest friends, but Edmund is my client. My obligations are to him. You know that.
I know that. I just didn't want to hear it.
Look, I've been over Edmund's odds with him. He knows very well what his chances are, but he wants to continue this fight, so...
Jack, he is reveling in this fight. I fell in love with a man who was kind and sensitive, and he is changing right in front of me.
Have you said any of this to him?
No. He would just be furious.
He might surprise you.
I doubt it. Edmund is sitting on so much rage, I don't know how he can barely contain it. It's bound to spill over.
I think maybe you should try to give him just a little more...
You don't see him every day and every night. I mean, I think about Jamie.
Oh, now, wait just a minute. Now, come on. Jamie, you know Edmund would never do anything to hurt a child.
No, I
You
know. I know he would never intentionally hurt Jamie. But there's more than one way to harm a child, all right? If Edmund can't get a hand on his own demons, I mean, how is he going to possibly be a father to my son?
Brooke, you think maybe you're getting just a little bit ahead of yourself here?
Jack, you know this is real. You have a child. You learn to check things at the door. You have a headache, you check it at the door. You have a lousy day, you check it at the door. You don't bring bad feelings home to your child. You put them away.
And what you're saying to me is that you don't feel that Edmund is capable of doing this, huh?
Well, what do you think? I mean, he's waging this holy crusade.
So stop him.
How?
Any way you can. Cajole him, beg him, bribe him, whatever you have to do.
What do you think that's going to accomplish?
I don't know. But what have you got to lose?
Edmund. I have Edmund to lose. If I push him to give up this sacred cause, he's going to label me as a traitor.
And if you don't?
I'll lose him anyway. He'll just keep changing until I don't even know him anymore.
Brooke, eventually this suit is going to be resolved one way or the other.
And then what? Edmund will go back to being what he was before? We'll rent old movies and we'll eat popcorn and we'll play with Jamie in the backyard?
I don't know, Brooke. I don't know how to answer those questions. All I know is that Edmund is a man whose life has changed, and I mean changed.
Yes. He's Hugo Marick's son now. And there's no going back.
Listen to me. Seems to me you have some very, very serious thinking to do, Brooke. You have to decide, are you going to stand by Edmund during this? Or you have to decide that it's not worth the risk.
Give me the intruders.
Give me the camera.
Come on, Grayson, stop the charade. This was a setup. Get him.
Oh, no, he's going to the Stars elevator.
Oh, very nice work, Mr. Gresham. Are you proud of yourself?
What, are you blaming me?
I particularly like this final touch where you try to stop the very media hound you summoned here in the first place.
Look, I didn't know that guy, and I have nothing to do with him being here.
Yeah, maybe you didn't know him personally, but you're the reason he's on my tail. And 100 others like him. You and this pathetic lawsuit of yours.
Oh, yeah? If it's so pathetic, why is it generating such interest?
You can't even pretend that you're not enjoying this.
Well, why should I pretend? Look, you brought this on yourself. If you weren't so pig-headed and arrogant...
What? What would he do? Would he allow you to dig up his father's grave?
If one photograph reaches the intruder, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Oh, the classic Dimitri angle. It's always somebody else's fault. Your father destroyed my mother. It's my fault. I find you two mooning here. It's my fault.
Now, look, and Erica is dealing with a family crisis. I mean, she doesn't need any more grief.
Well, fine, then stay out of her life.
Why don't you stay out of mine?
Look, both of you, will you pipe down? Otherwise, 50 more reporters are going to swoop down here on this place just like he did.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
No, I don't get off on hurting women. It's one Marick trait I didn't inherit.
You'd run down anything to get to me. If this blows up in Erica's face,
Please,
I swear...
I do not need protection from either of you. I can take care of myself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to check on my mother.
See you in court, bro.
Edmund, what are you doing here?
Hi, Angela. Just DNA testing. Listen, how are you feeling? Better?
Completely recovered.
Oh, good. That's one for the good guys. Listen, you take care, all right? See you later.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Would you mind going on without me? I'll catch a cab.
No, there's enough time for me to drop you at home.
Well, I'm not going home. I have something else to do.
Well, then, I'll see you after the hearing.
No, I'll see you at the hearing.
Angelique, I don't think that is a good idea.
Well, I do, so I'm coming, and I'll see you there. I shouldn't have run out. There are things that we have to resolve.
You don't have to say a thing. I already know what you want to say. You're leaving me, right?